Hello to Christine and Elaine. I'm Mark Norrick and I'm the owner of Life's an Adventure. Um, and we're really proud to have a webinar on Provence, learn a little bit more. I have to be honest, I haven't been to this area, but we have both the experts of the area, Christophe and Julian, who's
Hello.
going to be the guide of this tour. We've already got, hi guys. We've already got bookings for the tour in October, where we'll be launching our Provence tour. Thanks so much, Christine. If you can hear me, and Elaine,
Yes,
thanks so
yes,
much.
I
Yes,
can hear you. Yes,
Oh,
yes, we
cool. Is that
can.
Christine?
yes. I live a little bit in the sticks, so just
Oh,
happy.
okay. Oh,
Yes.
thanks for joining us.
I'm
I'm just
Elaine and I can hear you very well.
Oh, fantastic. Please feel free to ask any questions. Probably at the end of the webinar, we'll do a question. But yeah, we're probably going to mute you while we're running this webinar, and then ask some questions at the end. But thanks so much for coming and joining us. If you didn't hear me before, my name's Mark Norrick, and I'm the founder of Life's an Adventure. Today we're going to be talking about the Provence area, and we've got two experts of the area. Christophe is an owner of a Provence walking cycling company. And
Hello.
and yeah, g'day. How are you, Christoph? And we've got Julian as
Good.
well, who's going to be the guide on the
Hi.
tour. So just a little bit of yeah, Life's an Adventure prides itself on tours with wow factors. So walking, we believe, is only part of the adventure. And when you get to these beautiful places, you should be really sampling the local food, the wine, and lots of other fun stuff. So I won't talk much about it, but because these guys are going to educate us today and let us know a little bit more about it.
Hi, Christina Helen. My name is Christophe. I am the owner of a small company doing cycling and hiking in Provence, in the south of France. So we are used to make like very custom trips with a high level of service. And the thing for us is to let you discover the Provence as a local with the local.
Cool.
And with me on this trip, so I will be on the trip. I will be in charge of all the logistics things, and Julian will be your guide, and he will hike. He will do all the hike, and will be with you most of the time as well.
Beautiful.
So Julian,
Yep. And well, hi, Christina Helen. Nice to meet you. And thanks to be here, sure. And like I will be the hiking guide, like Christophe say. I was born in Avignon, in Provence. I come from south of France, and I know very well this region. What I do on these experiences is to try to share my Provence and to give you like a very like a taste of it, and to give you full experiences. Not just hiking, we will hike every day for sure, but I try to share my knowledge also of the wildlife, culture, history, but about everything in Provence. That's my goal, to give you experiences, not only hiking.
okay. So this is a quick map of the tour. So the tour will during the tour you will stay in three different places. You will arrive in Avignon. Avignon is one of the main city in Provence, in inland Provence, because Provence is quite a big area. It's not it starts near Avignon, and it goes up to Saint-Tropez on the coast. So it's quite big, but we I think the real Provence is where we are. I have to say.
Okay.
So Avignon is a very famous city in France because during the 14th century, the Pope moved from Rome to Avignon for safety problem in Rome, and they stay a bit more than
And
100
wine.
years in our area. And then also this makes this area very special. So we'll start the tour just a little bit west of Avignon, in near a mountain range we call Alpilles and Saint-Rémy-de-Provence. So this mountain range is called Alpilles because it looks like very small Alps. That's a place very well known for the olive oil. So there's olive groves everywhere, and the hike are very interesting with very nice views, with very diverse itineraries. So it will be like 2 different hikes in this area, and it's 3 nights or 2 nights. Let me see. I'm not sure about the number of nights, but it's like 2 very nice hike. That's also the Van Gogh country, if I can say. So Van Gogh stayed in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence for a few years at the end of his life, and he was very inspired by this area and painted a lot of some of his most famous paint in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence. So that's a very special place.
Yeah.
Then we'll move a little bit west in the Luberon area. So it's a natural regional park. So maybe we can move or I just give a general
Yes.
things, and then we move day by day. So then we'll go a bit more east to the Luberon Regional Park, where you have all the famous hilltop villages. That's where Peter Mayle wrote A Year in Provence, and this book was super important to promote our area abroad. And you will stay in a village called Gordes. Gordes is one of the most beautiful villages in France. It's a hillside village, and from this place you will do like 2 hikes as well, to see some of the most interesting things in this area.
Yeah.
Then we move to Mazan. So Mazan, it's a small village, very authentic, in the middle of the valley of the Comte-Avenassin Valley. The Comte-Avenassin it's an area that is a little bit special because when the Pope came to Avignon, they made a deal with the French king and say, okay, this place is very nice. You produce very good wine and very good fruit and vegetables. So we want this place to be part of the Pope country. So this area stayed under the protection of the Pope until the French Revolution. So if you see on the map, on the small map, it's a bit small, but there is the map on the left. There is a Carpentras and Ventoux and Dentelle de Montmirail is this area, So Mazan is very close to Carpentras, and from Mazan we will hike in the Dentelle de Montmirail. So Dentelle de Montmirail, it's really a beautiful place to hike. It's also where you have the southern part of the Côte du Rhône wine. So, and on the day we'll hike into the Dentelle de Montmirail, we will stop in a nice winery for a picnic and taste some very good local wine. And then the Ventoux, it will be the end of the trip. I mean, the Ventoux is a almost 2,000-meter high mountain. It's the biggest alone mountain in Europe. So I mean mountain which is not part of a mountain range. So the landscape is spectacular. At the bottom it looks like a Mediterranean vegetation, and at the summit it looks like the moon. It's a desert of rock. So it's a very special place to hike, and a very nice place to end a week of walk. This picture is Gordes, by the way.
Gordes, yeah.
You will stay in Gordes for 2 nights, and in a very about the different hotels. So maybe we'll go. I will speak about hotels on a day by day, and Julian, you will keep going with hiking things. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the Mont Ventoux, the summit. with a big radio antenna on the top. Okay, so wine tasting and picnic in Gigondas. Yeah, we'll organize like a market treasure hunt. So we'll decide together what we will have for the picnic, and then you guys will go to the market and find the different ingredients for the picnic. So here we produce a lot of excellent goat cheese. We make something like tapenade, this kind of olive puree that we are used to eat with bread. We have fantastic bakery to go and buy some like baguette or fougasse, which is a local bread. So yeah, and then once we have everything, we go to hike, and in the middle of the hike, you will have all the stuff you bought at the market to make your own picnic.
Sounds beautiful.
That's a fun way. Oh yeah, that's the Gorges de l'Anesque. It's a beautiful canyon, and you will hike after the treasure hunt. Oh no, it's not the day of the treasure hunt. But we'll do a picnic as well here. It's a beautiful canyon, and Julian will speak more about the canyon on the day by day. When we go through the day by day.
These are just some of the highlights and wows that we have.
So for each day, I will give the general input, and then Julian will speak a bit more about the hike. Okay, yes. So we'll pick you up in Avignon, and we'll drive you to Saint-Rémy. And the stay will first start with the visit of the Saint Paul de Mausolée Hospital. It was like it was an hospital where Van Gogh stayed for a few years, and that's when he painted the most famous paint he did. You know, it's
Starry Night.
It's an hospital for how can I explain? I've lost the word. For people who are like
insane.
Psychiatry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a psychiatry place, and he decided to go on his own, you know, and he stayed in a room and paint like crazy in this place. So that's what you will see where Van Gogh found his inspiration in the Alpes.
Yep.
The picture of Saint-Rémy, actually. So Saint-Rémy is very well known for the market and the way of life. That's a real Provence way of life. And then we'll do the check-in at the hotel, and we will have together a welcome dinner and a briefing to give you all the information about the trip. So it will be Julian and I with you on that day.
I will speak about like the first hiking days. We'll make a transfer from your hotel on the first day to Valrug, to the Baux de Provence, and we will begin our hike in Les Baux. That's the village you can see on the picture. One of the most beautiful medieval village in the Alpes. We begin this hike is like about 12 kilometers and like 350, 400 meters of elevation. Donc, it's not like it's a long journey, but it's very smooth path and very easy, I would say. And you can see a lot of things. Firstly, we'll visit this village. I will show you around. And after that, we go to the crest of the Alpes. Like we'll have like a picnic there. Between like we can see Mont Ventoux on the back. We can see Camargue on the front of us. Sometimes we can see the sea if it's a clear day. Donc it's a very nice point of view. And yeah, after that, so we'll continue to the crest until Saint-Rémy. We will discover also like a lake in the Alpes. I will show you that, and finish that day directly at your hotel. That's the first day. And it's one of my favorite itinerary. Well, I would say that to every day, I would say. What is lovely in the Alpes is like not very big mountains, but you can see approximately everything around. It's like the view is amazing. And that's day three. Donc we'll begin is a short hike beginning of the morning from the hotel. Donc we leave the hotel by feet. We'll go to the top of the Alpi. It's very short hike, but a bit steep at the end. But it's worth it because on the top of the mountain you can do like a 360 degrees panoramic view. And what like I said, you can see Mont Ventoux, Avignon, and on our back we will see Camargue. We'll see maybe the sea, like I said, and we'll also go to a specific place there. I don't give you too much information. Just try to make a bit of suspense when you come. But we go to the specific mountains where Van Gogh was Van Gogh paint.
Yes.
And after that, we come back to our hotel.
Okay, and dinner at another local restaurant. You move around.
Yeah. On that day, it's like a morning hike, and then you have a free afternoon. Then you can just relax or explore the village, Saint-Rémy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this hike is about 9 kilometers.
Yes. Elevation?
200.
Yeah.
We moved to the Luberon Regional Park to Gordes. So we do a transfer in the morning. It's about 45-minute drive from Saint-Rémy to Gordes. Then I think we should be able to directly go to the hotel. The hotel in Gordes is a very special place. It's a very small 8-room hotel. It looks like a private place. So we can just go there, drop off everything, and then you can from there walk to the village and go to the market and make the treasure hunt and catch all what we need for the picnic.
Yes.
And then with Julian, it will be a loop in the Mont Ventoux mountain. And on that day, you will go to the Sénanque Abbey. So Julian, I don't know if you want to speak a little bit about this day.
Yep. Donc, this hike is about 8 kilometers and 350 meters of elevation. Donc, firstly, like say, Christophe will go to the market in Gordes and to buy our picnic. And after that, so we leave directly from this town to a viewpoint to have our picnic and begin to go to the Abbey of Sénanque. The Abbey of Sénanque is what you see on the picture. It's a 12th century. Yeah, it's very amazing places in a canyon. It's very nice in a valley.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, middle of nowhere, and it's 12th century abbey, and we still have a monk living there. Donc you will visit this place, and after the visit, we'll keep going on a Vallée de la Sénancolle. His name is Sénancolle Valley is an old river, and I will try to show you something special on the way. I don't say too much. And when we finish, we will see. But I will show you also on this place, Luberon. What is nice, I can show you also a stone ant, very specific from Provence. And on the way back, we'll go back to Gordes.
Okay. And then we've got another hotel. What, Hotel Domaine?
Hotel Domaine de l'Enclos. That's the name of the hotel in Gordes. This very, very small, special place that you feel like at home in this place. That's a beautiful garden. The view from the hotel is amazing. There is a heated swimming pool, and that's a
boutique.
Very, very nice place. We work a lot with them on our bike tours, and all the guests love this place.
Okay, awesome. And we've got 2 nights there by the sounds of it.
Yeah. So on the first evening, we'll go on a dinner in the local restaurant.
Yes.
And on the second evening, we'll organize a wine tasting and dinner with a private chef at the hotel.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's very special. It will be Yannick and his husband. It's a very nice couple and they do a great job.
Right. This is
She's
day
doing the wine
5.
tasting. Yeah, on day 5. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, Yannick and her husband, they are a very nice couple and they do a great job. So she's in charge of the wine tasting and he cooks and do the dinner.
Mm-hmm. So we
So
leave
day
the
5.
hotel by foot?
Yeah. No transfer. We walk directly from the hotel.
Okay.
So Julian, if you
And
want to speak a little bit about the hike on that day.
Yeah. This hike is like we leave directly from our hotel, like Christophe say. It's like it's a long day. Today is 14 kilometer and with 400 meters of elevation. That's on this day is completely different than the other day. I will say is very scenic loop. Donc with like a pass, you will smell all the time rosemary, thyme, and I will show you more about the nature around. And at the middle of the day, we'll join the little village, Joucas. It's very, very nice village, very authentic, I would say. And we will make a lunch there. And after that, we come back a little pass to Gordes. It's very what I love on this hike is the viewpoint you will see. Is you can see all the valley and the Luberon in front of you. Is like just an amazing and normally in October is for me one of the best season because the lights are very, very well and you can see far away. And that's a
yes.
very good hike.
Also the colors at the time the vineyard start to change their color, so you have some nice colors as well with the vineyard. And that you hike on the slope of the Mont Ventoux mountain range, and you have on that hike you have beautiful views on the valley and the other villages. Day 6, that's a big day. In terms of landscape, it's something very special. So that's the Gorges de Joucas. So the Gorges de Joucas is a big canyon with a small river, very small river in the canyon, but it's spectacular. So we'll drive to Monieux, which is a small, tiny village not far from Mont Ventoux. And it will be a loop going into the canyon. So on that day, lunch will be a picnic. But Julian will speak more about the hike.
Yeah.
On this hike, donc we live is like 9 kilometer and 400 meters of elevation. Is a very short hike, 9 kilometers, but a very most I will say more sport hike. Is Monieux. We're leaving from Monieux firstly. Firstly, we take a little hike above Monieux. We like a garlic vegetation. And we do have like a viewpoint down the canyon. And after that, we reach a road, and that's this point. We were going down the canyon. Donc the canyon of Lanesque is the biggest canyon in Vaucluse. Donc we were going down this canyon, the steep pass, and at the end of that, you will I will show you like a hidden chapel from 12th century because it's just amazing place, incredible. And I will speak about this place for sure when we be there, and we'll have also a picnic there, and maybe we get also have we'll maybe be lucky to see Voltour because that's a place we can see a lot of them. and I will speak about the wildlife there because we are near to Mont Ventoux, and we can see a lot of different kind of animals, maybe if you are lucky. And we come back after that, so we come back to Monieux, but down the river. It's a very nice walk also. I love it.
Okay.
So once you will be back in Monieux, we will pick you up and transfer you to the next hotel in Mazan. The name of the place is Jardin de Mazan. It's actually very cute bed and breakfast run by a lovely couple, and the room are beautiful. It's quite luxurious as well. It's not a simple bed and breakfast. It's something very nice.
Yeah.
It's at least the level of a 4-star hotel.
Beautiful.
And to go there, we will drive on the Gordes and Joucas Canyon Road. So we will go down along the canyon for something like 20 kilometers on a very scenic road, and we will have the opportunity to stop to make lots of pictures and on our way to the hotel. So that's really this area, this place is something very special. Me, as a cyclist, I know that's the place where I prefer to ride. It's it's so beautiful.
Day 7.
Okay, on day 7, so we leave in the morning from the hotel. We'll do something like 20-minute transfer to go to the Dentelle de Montmirail mountain range. Dentelle de Montmirail is where you can find some of the nicest wine appellation, of which Gigondas. So it will be a loop, not actually a loop. It will be like you will walk through the mountain with a stop in the middle in Gigondas, near Gigondas, in a very small family-run winery, and we'll have the picnic there and a wine tasting. And their wine are excellent. It's really something special. And also this winery is set in a small valley. It's just alone in a small valley, and the geology of the land makes the wine special. It's something that the owner explained very well, and you will really feel the influence of the geology on the wine. So it's something amazing when you have this wine tasting with Henry, the owner of that place. So Julian,
do we have lunch at the winery? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we will organize a very nice picnic lunch at the winery. So yeah.
Yeah.
Just this hike is like about 10 kilometer departure from Gigondas and 350 meters of elevation. Is a moderate hike, I would say, and it's like begin from the village, go to the Dentelle of Montmirail to reach a point of view, and the Rocher du Midi, that's the name of the point of view. It's very nice because we can see the Dentelle firstly on our back. Donc I will explain you is a very specific mountains, and on front of us we'll see the Rhône Valley. In October with all the colors will be amazing, and I will explain you a bit of the Rhône Valley and the wine also. My mother and my father work in a winery. I can speak about the wine a bit. I will give you an idea of the Rhône Valley wines, and after that we were going down to the winery to make the picnic and a tasting. And not come back to Gigondas, we'll keep going to near to Baume de Venise, another very famous city for the wine. Right. And we'll finish there.
Okay.
The landscape in Dentelle de Montmirail are very special. This place is very well known for free climbing in the world, and also the shape of the mountain is very special. It's like very sharp edge of limestone, And so during the hike on day 7, the landscape are beautiful, like completely different than what you have seen in the Luberon previously.
Okay.
Then day 8.
Day 8.
So day 8, it's that's a very special hike. You will hike to the summit of Mont Ventoux. So Mont Ventoux is it's very special for cyclists. It's known around the world and people come from everywhere in the world just to climb this mountain. It's one of the most iconic stages in Tour de France. But hiking Mont Ventoux is also something very special. On that day, so Julian will speak a bit more about the hike, but on that day you will do the climb of Mont Ventoux. We have a transfer from the hotel to go to the starting point of the hike. Then we'll do a lunch at the summit in a small local restaurant.
Yes.
And then at night, we will have a dinner at the hotel. And the owner of the hotel will cook for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he's a very good cook. He cooks very well, and that's always a very good time to have dinner there because we are all together on a big table, and the owner of the place and Agnes, his wife, they cook, and it's a very nice place, and they are very nice people. People love them all the time. That's also a very good partner for us. We work a lot with them, and they become very good friends with me as well. So this dinner in that place is always something special.
Okay.
And on this day, it's the last day. Yeah.
Oh, the hike. Yes.
Yeah, sorry. And that's the last day of hiking. This is like I would say the cherry on the top because we'll finish on the top of Provence. It's like 10 kilometers approximately and 500 meters of elevation. Now that's the biggest day about the elevation, but it's one way up. We'll take it easy. But really, you will see it's worth it because when you arrive on the top of Mont Ventoux, it's just amazing. We like said Christophe before, is like walking on the moon. You will see all around Provence. I can show you the different places where we've been to. Also, that's very nice to give you like a big resume of everything. And yeah, we maybe see chamois, there's a wild goat from the Alps, if you are lucky. And after on the top, we go to the restaurants to have our lunch, and to finish, we're going down for the finish before to returning to our hotel. It's a very nice mountain. So the biggest mountain around the Provence. Okay, need to do that at the end.
From the summit, you see the Alps. Technically, you can see the Mont Blanc. It's difficult to see it, but technically, it's possible to see the Mont Blanc. So yeah, the view from the summit is amazing. So for us, I know that for the local, for Julian or people like me that we hike and bike in the area, this mountain is always special. Me, I can say it's my second office, and also if I'm in the mountain very often, it's always very special. I don't know. There is a special thing on this mountain. I really love it. It's for us. I know that the local, when we are far from our home, the Ventoux is we miss the Ventoux all the time. And also, when you're in Provence, you are never lost because you see the Ventoux from everywhere. So from the Alpilles, you see the Ventoux. From the Luberon, you see the Ventoux. So the Ventoux is kind of how you call it, the light for the boat. You know that. Near the coast, a phare. I don't know how you say the phare. So for us, it's our light. So we see the Ventoux everywhere, so we know where we are.
The lighthouse. The lighthouse.
Yeah.
The lighthouse.
And on top, it's a big, on top, the building on top is a big radio antenna and a meteorological station from the army.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's for if you live in Provence or if you live in Vaucluse, you need to go on the top of the Mont Ventoux. Normally, when you're a child, is your first big hike, big adventure.
No tour of Provence is complete without
Without
Ventoux.
have Mont Ventoux.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, okay, we're a bit sad this day. We're ending the tour.
Yeah. So you see in the back of this picture, you can see the Mont Ventoux. You know, just the Mont Ventoux is just on the right of the green
Yes.
the gray box. So you see
Yeah.
the summit,
Mhm.
and so yeah, it's a big mountain in the middle of Provence.
Beautiful. Okay, so this day we had breakfast, and then we drive back to Avignon
Yes.
for your forward travels. And there's airport, trains from Avignon.
From Avignon, you have the train, and the airport is Marseille. It's a 1 hour drive 1 hour and 50-minute drive from the last hotel, and Avignon is about 45-minute drive from the last hotel. So
Right.
from Avignon, it's easy to access to Avignon by train.
Yes.
If you fly to Paris, for me the best is fly to Paris and then take a train to Avignon. That is the most convenient way to come to the area.
Okay. Oh, thank you for that. Okay, we'll go next slide. Here's the fun stuff. The accommodation.
Yeah, hotels. That's the first hotel in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence, Hotel Vallon de Valbrug. They are part of small luxury hotel of the world. That's a very nice place. You know, the room are beautiful, the restaurant is nice, there's a beautiful pool, there is also a spa. So it's
You can do laps.
Yeah. So very nice place to stay for the first 2 nights.
Cool. Next one. Here's our next accommodation in Gordes.
Yeah, so Domaine de l'Enclos in Gordes is a very special place. As I told you, it's a very small hotel because it's only 8 rooms. And you really feel like at home, you know. I think this place before it was like a private property and a big private property. And from the garden, the view on the valley is amazing. And there's a nice billiard. You can play billiard. There's a nice bar. You know, it's like the place you want to have a drink. You go to the bar, take something, and you just put on the paper. So I took a beer, and they will charge you at the end of the. It's a very it's like at home. You know, it's it's nice special place.
Great to have another pool to soak off.
Yeah,
after the day's heat.
It's also heated pool in this place.
Okay. Here's our next accommodation.
This one is different. It's a nice what we call hotel particulier. So hotel particulier is like elegant building inside of a village. So it's in the middle of Mazan. It's a very small village in the Contavenes area, and the rooms are beautiful. Also, here these pictures just show the garden, but it's quite big, and the rooms are very nice, and you know it's very authentic, but very comfortable, and it's a very nice place. And yes, and the owner of this place are very nice people. They are great. They are doing a great job. Their sense of welcoming people is special, so it's a excellent place to stay.
Okay. So that's our accommodation. So we've got dates the 10th to the 18th of October, and then I'm sure we're going to be probably doing another October next year, or we haven't sorted that out yet. Okay, we might now head to some questions from Elaine or Christine or Diana or Heather. Hi guys, we've unmuted you. Did anybody want any questions with our? Thank you so much.
One question I've got is, how would you grade the walk in terms of difficulty?
Maybe I will answer to this question. All the hikes are very, I would say, moderate. not very difficult, not technical, I will say. And also, always, for me, it's very important if we work like as a group, we work together. It's very important. I will adapt also. If I see on the first day it will be a bit more tough, I will reduce. I will choose another path, more easy or more like.
Yes.
I always make
Can,
sure
can
everybody
I?
can do that. Yeah.
Okay. Can I add? Also, we do have another guide with a car, and so if the walking is too much, she will be able to pick you up and you know. But if you, yeah, we do pride ourselves on flexible walking options. So we do have, what is advertised. I think a least amount is 8 kilometres, and then most is 14. But we can, on some days, if you're a bit tired, we can pick you up and take you straight to the lunch spot, or we can modify every day.
We answered another question there that the walks are about 8 to 14K.
Yes.
It's about 5 years ago, but I did your 3 Capes walk.
Oh, cool. I think it'd be a lot easier than that walk for sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's mainly on footpaths, pretty good surface. So you're a little bit quicker on footpaths than in the bush.
Sure. That sounds very good, because it sounds like apart from walking, you see a lot of the villages. So you get a mixture. It's not just walking, it's also French culture.
It's exactly what you
Oh,
said.
yeah,
exactly.
you're walking to wineries. Yeah. We got to get our act
It's exactly
together.
what you say, Elaine. That's very important to say. It's not just walking or hiking. Is like you will see landscape for sure, but it's also culture, villages, and that's very important also for me as a guide. We just not hike. We do try to make experience a bit of everything. That's
you see more when you're walking though. But
exactly.
you're definitely walking to places, walking to lunch spots, walking to, you see more. You don't see as much by car. So it's a great way to
And
balance
also
it all.
and also, when you hike in Provence, it's also a way to understand how Provence has been built, because we have a strong history and the way of life of Provence in the old time. I mean, before the First World War, most of the landscape have been designed by the shepherd, and when you work, you discover all this heritage, and it's also a way to really understand what was Provence 200 years ago, and how everything has been built at the beginning in Provence.
Before cars.
So yeah, it's hiking, walking, but you also see lots of our local culture, our heritage, the villages, and the food, and all the Provence way of life. Yeah, you going on a hike on that trip, you will really discover Provence like a local.
Yeah.
Because we are local. We grew up here, both of us, and we hike and bike in the area. See me, I hike and bike since I'm 12 in this area, and then today I'm 52. I'm quite old. Julian is much younger, so the organizing this trip for us is really like sharing our passion for our beloved area. That's really a region that we love, and that's why we do this. This job is just to share with people our culture.
Exactly.
Do we have any other questions about Heather or Diana?
It's Heather here. It sounds like a wonderful trip. We've been interested in walking in Provence, so sounds lovely. But I'm taken in by those beautiful photos of the lavender. But I don't think it's lavender time when we're there, if that's the time.
No,
it's not.
It's not lavender time. No, lavender time is in middle of June and July, when the temperature is very high, and that during the peak touristy season, and when the temperature is very high. But yeah, that's true. The lavender are not in bloom at that time of the year. Yeah,
But
that time of the year is more the
potentially-
color of the fall, and yeah.
Yeah, so you're getting the coloured leaves. You're getting the coloured leaves at that time. So that's another beautiful time to be there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
And they're just
Yeah,
opening
the
up the
colour
bottles
difference.
of wine and champagne and the.
And also in October, what is autumn season, September, October, this season is what is nice is not too crowded. That's also something very important is when you walk on the town because Gordes is a famous town, Baux de Provence is also a very famous town. And the summertime is very crowded places. And on this time is like more relaxing also. And you can have time to share, to discuss with maybe local people. Yeah, that's been very nice.
It's nice to be in the slightly shoulder season, so it's not as busy. We particularly like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, pretty crazy Europe other times. Do we have any other questions? Diana or Christine?
What about single supplement?
Yeah, you've caught me on that one. I'm sure there is a single supplement available. I'd have to get back to you on that one. Is that Elaine?
No, it's
Christine. Okay.
It's not. I don't have to have single, but do you pair them up?
Yes. So you would either get your own room if there wasn't. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't a pair, or you would be asked to share with someone. And currently, there's 3 on the tour. I'm not sure of the dynamics, but because there's 3, I'm sure there's probably 1 you could already share with.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, I'd have to get back to you on that one. Did you get a brochure on the tour? Have you had a brochure yet?
No.
Oh, we'll make sure everybody gets a brochure, and we'll send it out tomorrow for sure. And that'll have the single sub cost, and it'll have more photos of Provence without any lavender.
Yeah, and also, there's no problem with the hotel to have like twin room, with separate beds. If people wants to share a room, it's there's no problem with the hotel to have like twin room with 2 beds instead of 1 big bed. That's completely okay for the hotel.
Yeah, but you never know. You might get your own room as well if there's uneven numbers.
Yes. So you said about flying into Paris, then to Avignon. Can you fly, just say, into Lyon and then go to Avignon?
The same. Yeah, if you fly to Lyon, there is the TGV, the fast train, leaving directly from the airport, and it's a bit less than 1 hour to reach Avignon.
Okay.
You can on some flights fly internationally into Lyon as well.
Yes, I think Emirates fly to Avignon.
Yeah, that's what I've looked into.
Oh, we have a big echo, Christine. Yeah, when you. Yeah, I think it's Emirates, or I know there's a I don't remember exactly which big company go, but I think it's Emirates going to Lyon.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, it is Emirates. I have the confirmation.
Okay.
So how many are maximum on the tour?
The maximum on the tour will be, I think we set to 15 guests in maximum.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to get to 15. I think more like 6 to 8.
6 to 8, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we stay in small hotel, so it cannot be a big group. And also to keep a good level of service and to make it like very like a warm atmosphere in the group, and then we always prefer to keep the group small than having bigger group. It's the way we work for here.
Cool. Is there any more questions, guys?
No, I think that's
No. I will definitely send you all a brochure tomorrow. We've got all your email details. And yeah, it'll have single subs. Currently, there's only 3 on the tour, but yeah, I don't think anybody here has been booked in already.
No, we're not.
Okay, so that's good. You'll be new people. So, but thank you for inquiring. Yeah, so we'll send out a brochure and probably follow it up with a phone call just to see if you need any more questions. But yeah, thanks. Is there any more questions before we say goodbye to these good-looking, handsome Frenchmen?
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Look, the main thing is, they're beautiful walks. We try and, push people to, 8 to 12 kilometers per day. I think that's a really good, it's not overkill, but it also allows you to, we're walking to places, we're walking to wineries. We want you to really feel the real Provence, the wine, the produce, the food. Enjoy the sights, but not overdo it, and give you enough time to enjoy the villages at the end as well, so you got free time to walk around those villages and to enjoy your beautiful hotels. So it's we're trying to mix it up, not too much walking, and give you a real Provence feel.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, our pleasure. Hey, thanks so much for attending today's webinar, and thanks, guys, for your time. It's still cold.
It's a pleasure for us.
Yeah, cold in France, but be warming up soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.